Sheet 5, Light Design. You'll be using this sheet if you intend on providing artificial light within your greenhouse. The first thing to note is that there are 5 different light technologies to choose from, and they are represented by the icons at the top of the sheet. They include LEDs, High Intensity Discharge or HID, CFL, T5, and High Pressure Sodium. You can select any of these technologies with this drop-down menu right here, and you'll notice that as you choose different technologies, the pros and cons list over here changes, as well as some basic information about the actual light. So the acronym, the lifespan, the lumens per watt, and the lamp temperature. The next thing you have to select is the amount of area that you choose to light. In this case, I'm going to choose 200 square feet. After that, you need to determine how many hours per day you want your plants in light. Generally speaking, we want our plants in light beyond 10 hours a day. So in this case, I'm going to choose 14. For the watts per foot squared, you'll notice that there's a default equals 32. This number will change depending on the technology that you choose. So you should change the number in this cell based on what is recommended right here in the default setting. So for fluorescent T5s, that's 50. For sodium, that's 62.5. For LEDs, that's 32. And for CFLs, that's 50. I'm going to leave my watts per foot squared at 32. And you'll notice that the sheet calculates how many kilowatts of lighting I require inside of this greenhouse in order to operate 200 square feet of metal halide lights. The next data that the sheet asks for is the cost per kilowatt hour. I'm going to put in 15 cents per kilowatt hour. And then when you move down into the sheet, you'll notice that there's an average number of sun hours per day per month, which is based on the information that you put in the climate database. The average number of artificial light hours required per day is going to be based on the minimum hours of light per day required for your plants, which we chose as 14, minus the average number of sun hours per day per month in the first column. The sheet then calculates how many hours approximately per month those lights are going to operate, and then it gives you the option to determine whether the lights are going to be on at certain times of the year. This switch is a drop-down menu, and you can choose between off and on. And as you choose the on button, it will calculate how many kilowatt hours are required for that month, and then how much that particular month is going to cost to operate. Notice that as we turn the light switch on, we get the data visualization that we've come to expect in the tool, and it tells us approximately how much it's going to cost per month, as well as how many kilowatt hours are required per year, and a total cost for electricity for the entire year. It's important to know that this is a pre-feasibility tool, and this tool does not understand how many cloud hours you have within your ecosystem, and all it is trying to do is give you an approximate cost of how much it's going to cost to operate this system on a monthly and an annual basis. From here, you'll be able to make design decisions with regards to whether you even want to artificially light your greenhouse. Perhaps you'll choose a smaller area or a larger area, or perhaps you'll invest in a renewable energy system. The next sheet that we're going to discuss is Subterranean heating and cooling system design. If you're looking to design your own passive solar greenhouse and want help in choosing R-value for your walls, a glazing material, the amount of heat or size of heater required to heat the greenhouse, your lighting system, thermal mass calculation, as well as designing a subterranean heating and cooling system, you will find that this tool makes passive solar greenhouse design infinitely easier. These videos will show you how to use the tool, and if you're interested in purchasing the tool for your own passive solar greenhouse design, you can find information on how to purchase the tool at Small Farm Academy in the link below.